How these demons know my name. Put a 40 to my head, right? Ain't no stop.
What's good, YOTTATALK? I'm in here with my boy MILIAN250K.
Yes, sir.
Can't stop me, I'ma go get it. Mama, oh, I know better. All this money keep me sane. I need something for this pain. How these demons know my name. Put a 40 to my head, right? Ain't no stopping, ain't no red lights.
Never that, bro.
Doing more, we got the same nights. We not going through the same fights. Best times was back then, but who knew? Tech nines don't waste time like you do. Or you're going through it all. Never trip on something small. I ain't felt the pressure cause I'm living wild. Since I lost my uncle, you can't see me smile. They just wanna take my place. All alone, I still feel no space. You won't see me for a long time. Lost my brother to the fate, he crossed the wrong line. Pray for better days till it's alright. Darkness shine on me, I'm still bright. Life get rough, I keep my still tight. Life without you just don't feel right. One day I'll see your face. One day I'm on my way. Can't stop me, I'ma go get it. Mama, oh, I know better. All this money keep me sane. I need something for this pain. How these demons know my name. Put a 40 to my head, right? Ain't no stopping, ain't no red lights.
Yeah, we work overtime on this
Doing
one.
more, we got the same nights. We're not going through the same fights. Too done, no more riding through the city.
Yo, we back with another episode of YOTTATALK. Again, I'm here with my boy MILIAN250K. Make sure you go follow him at.
It's FT_MILIAN250K. FT stands for first team. Shout out to the record label. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Self-made.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you for having me, man.
Of course, bro. I appreciate you for blessing the podcast with your presence, bro.
Yeah,
it's
man.
a pleasure.
Oh, yeah, man. Likewise.
First things first, before we go anywhere with this,
Yeah.
tell them where to get your music, bro.
Oh, we on all platforms, all streaming platforms. We on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Tidal, Amazon, everything. I'll burn a CD for you if you still on that wave too, man. I'll ship whatever you need. I got you. We supplying. If you buying, we supplying.
Okay, if you buying, we supplying. I'm about to take that.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's talk about your story a little bit, just so the people know. I mean, off camera, bro was telling me some crazy stuff about his journey. I mean, maybe I can mention it. I mean, it's out, so I can mention it. He just got on the album with Ice-T. We ain't gonna get in there right now, but hey, I'm just saying.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so
yeah, big deal, pretty big deal for me. Bro.
Before we get into anything, bro, where are you from? Like, where did this all start?
I was born in a small little city in Ontario, right there in the Inland Empire.
Okay.
I don't know if you know where that is. It's about an hour away from the city, so I'll be pushing back and forth every single day, if not every other day out here.
Okay, bet that. So you still stay out there? Yeah,
I'm still out there. I'm working on my way to be out here, though, pretty soon within the next year. But, you know, once the timing is right, we're going to be out here. And then, shoot, I'm trying to take my skateboard to the studio. You know, I want to be so close to the studio I could get a scooter or something. Like, get a bike, skateboard, whatever, and just be posted with the fam, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just pull up. And
facts.
Yeah, because it's tough, man. The commute is pretty hard, but I got used to it. We keep getting here so fast, but.
So, growing up, were you more influenced by LA since you're always taking these trips out here?
See, that's interesting. I never actually even been to LA I never actually hit the city until I was like 16, 17. Growing up, my parents took us to Mexico. I was growing up, my parents, a couple months out of the year, going to Mexico.
That's where those Spanish songs come from.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, shout out Mexico, man. Zamora, Michoacan. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, the hometown. That's really where I feel home. I'm not from there, but grew up out there. Most part of my life is Mexican culture and just being in Mexico. We would go out there every single year.
That's hard. My girl people from Michoacan.
Oh, for real? Oh, shit. Hell yeah.
They were just out there.
Yeah, shout out to Michoacan.
Last weekend.
Yeah, shout out to Michoacan. Shout it out, man. It's lovely. It's a little dangerous right now going back now with the whole situation and all that stuff. But, you know, once it gets a little bit better situated, we could head back, you know.
So, I mean, going back from here to Mexico, what did influence you then? Since obviously it wasn't going to be just LA, you going all the way back to Mexico. So, what was influencing you?
For music-wise, the Spanish music was always in the family parties. Like, I always knew all the Spanish songs as a kid. You know, they were always in the back. When I really found music was when Lil Wayne and The Game dropped LAX Files.
Okay.
I was in the 6th grade, and I remember it was in the CD. I stole my brother's CD, and all I knew was like rock music, like Spanish music. I didn't really know too much rap. Then I heard Lil Wayne and LA on LAX Files, and I just fell in love with rap since then. Since then, it was just Lil Wayne was like my biggest, not influence. I don't get influence from him, but he's definitely like my favorite artist. I definitely get influence from him, but I don't want to sound like him or do any type of. I respect his artistry. You know what I'm saying? For that format, it's my favorite type of way to go at it as an artist. He's my favorite artist. Like, so shout out to Weezy. You know?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, Weezy inspired a whole man. He inspired 2 or 3 generations, bro.
At least. See,
2 or 3 generations.
Yeah, we really forget how many generations he impacted. You know?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
So when was that first time when you actually like, all right, I'm gonna put the pen to the pad?
Yeah.
Was it a poem?
Oh,
was
man.
it a song?
See,
did you like get your heart broken? You're
that's
like,
crazy.
bro, I'm gonna write about it.
When it came to writing, I knew I liked writing was when I wasn't great at school.
Okay.
I was not good at school. I didn't even finish school. But I would always have the best essays. When the teachers would give us essays to write, I would turn them into like raps, and the teachers wouldn't even ask us to have them do none of that, like, or anything. And I would always kind of do something outside of the box. I didn't make my first song until I was 18 years old.
Okay, dang.
Yeah, I was with Photo. Photo was an intern at the time. So like me and Photo coming from back then to now, that was like 6 years ago. You know, I was just hopping in the studio, really messing around. I didn't drop nothing because I knew I needed work. You know.
So shout out to Photo Nights. We're here at his studio at Icon
Shout out
Studios.
Icon Studios. Yeah, if you need some time, book here. Will not be disappointed at all. You're gonna get addicted if you come here one time. You just need to come here one time. Man, the emotion's gonna come so fast.
So you made your first song with Photo?
I made my first song with one of our homies named EQ. Shout out to EQ. He was an engineer, the main engineer at the time. Photo was the intern.
Okay.
So Photo
he
was kind of
helping out at the
he
session.
was kind of getting into engineering, getting his feet wet into engineering too. That's when he kind of started taking off too. And then when I took my craft seriously, and then I was like, oh, I know a dope engineer. Like, I'm gonna hit him up.
Yeah.
And then since then, I have over like 80 to 90 songs in the file right now in this computer on this hard drive.
That's work.
Yeah.
That's work. So what year was that when you locked in?
That's a little over a year. We've recorded over 80, 90 songs in less than a year. My first single dropped 10 months ago.
That's wild,
I have
bro.
5 singles out, plus and then plus the tape. So I got like 10 songs out barely now. I'm only 10 songs in a year as an artist.
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Coming into this, I thought you've been doing this for way longer. Like your sound,
professionally, bro, been a year.
Yeah, no, honestly, bro, like your sound is a lot more polished.
Appreciate you, man.
Than most I would not have thought.
Yeah, and that's an advice I would give to other artists too, is to know that you need work. Don't be in self-denial. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know when you can be better. You know when you gotta put more work and time in. You can't be satisfied with just a simple little task that you do. You gotta keep going. You gotta complete the task and then move on to the next one and keep growing. You know, that's all we can do.
For sure. So as an artist, like, because there's gonna be, young kids out there who maybe in the next year they're gonna have their first time in the studio, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what was it that made you make the decision of like, I'm just gonna go here and I'm gonna practice before I even put stuff out? Because most people get so excited, they make their first song and they're putting it on SoundCloud, they're DMing it to everybody on Instagram.
Yeah, they don't even get it mixed or nothing.
They recorded it in their room on GarageBand and sent it out. So like for you, what made you take the other route and be like, you know what, I'm gonna get really good and then I'm gonna put my stuff out?
See, so like I used to be technically a professional basketball player before this music stuff. I played with the Ball brothers at Chino Hills High School for a little bit for junior year before Melo was there. But when I stopped playing basketball, I was like in a depression mode. I didn't know what I wanted to do with myself.
Okay.
And then it got to the point where like I was always freestyling with the homies. We'd be rolling up, we'd be drinking a few, you know what I'm saying? And it got to the point where we started ciphering around the table, and then it got to the point where we left somebody's phone recording in the middle of the table, and then we were keeping the raps, and then we would go through them and be like, yo, like, da-da-da. Got to the point where I was just like, yo, I want to go to a studio and see like what can really happen to this and how it can really move. And I just
fell
in love.
For real.
Yes, and then Photo and the other guy, EQ, they really taught me everything, like what a verse was. I didn't know what a 16 was until I was 21 years old. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy,
Like I
yo.
I didn't know what a hook was. You know what I'm saying? I was just writing. And like I would come up with pretty dope stuff, but there was no organization.
Yeah, no
There was
structure
no
to it at
structure
all.
at all. I didn't know what a second hook was, what a second verse was. I didn't know what an outro was. I didn't know what doubles were, ad libs, like nothing like that. You know?
So, I mean, what was that moment for you that was like, okay, I'm ready. This is the one.
Yeah.
This is the single that I'm coming out with.
I came out. My first single was called "Running Away." It was like an alternative rock song.
Okay.
And I had this idea where I knew I was gonna get noticed just because of the hard work, not on some cocky stuff. I just knew that my music was ready in some sort of way. So I had this plan where I was like, okay, before I get kind of noticed even bigger, I want to show off my versatility. So my first song, I dropped an alternative rock song, and it did pretty well. The second one was like a reggaeton, but it was in English and Spanish.
Okay.
You know, the third one was Since a Baby. Shout out to Photo. Feel me?
Yeah.
So it was like hip hop, Spanish, and rap. So I could show that I could rap in English and Spanish. I could sing in English and Spanish. The previous song.
And there's only a few rappers who can, and I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people who
Yeah.
can do it, but
Right.
there's only a few rappers who can do it and make it actually
Right,
go well.
It's difficult, and the ones who do, like, it's interesting to see how they interpret the words and how they mix it. Like, it's really difficult. It takes me a little bit longer to write in Spanish,
Okay.
but I mean, it's a good process, man. I'm enjoying it. But the song after that one was a straight, just acoustic, like guitar, beach vibe, singing vibe, slowed down, completely different from all the other songs that I dropped.
Yeah.
You know, and then the fifth one I dropped was All I Know with Elijah Banks, Big
Yeah,
Boy
yeah.
Neighborhoods artist.
Okay.
Yeah, got a feature with bro. I locked in with him. My manager, DJ Phrase, hooked me up with him. And then, yeah, I just really wanted to show off, though, my versatility. So, like, now that I'm 5 songs in and people are looking back at my quick little resume, because this attention span is so short.
For sure.
I didn't want to have, like, 30 albums out and people having to look for a good song here and there. I wanted to just put out what I thought and knew was going to kind of touch people in a certain way, you know?
Yeah.
So, that was really it. Yeah, when I dropped Running Away, people picked it up. It got a couple radio plays. Some DJs actually really liked it. And then I'm still doing rock music here, but nah, man, I'm more onto like the melodic Spanish, you know what I'm saying, type of vibe, like having fun, cool summer vibes and all that stuff, you know.
Yeah, no, for
Yeah,
sure. I mean, like I said, there's only a few people who can rap in English and Spanish. And if y'all haven't heard anything like that before, go check out. He just mentioned it, Sense a Baby. We played it on our last episode
Yeah.
with Photo Knox. That thing is crazy, bro. I can't even sing along, bro, because I can't do it right, bro.
Yeah.
I can't
It's a tough song. Some of the words in there, tongue twisters and all that. It was a crazy song. I still remember when we came in and did that. It was a great session.
Yeah, let's talk about that, bro. So, what's the process for, I mean, just your mindset when you're going into, do you go in like, today I'm going to make a Spanish song? Or do you go in like,
So we were just talking about this like the other day. Like I have no game plan. Like sometimes I'm like, yeah, I hear a beat. I stopped writing like before prehand, like at home and stuff or whenever. Maybe a couple months ago, like 3-4 months ago.
okay.
So everything is inspired here. So I come here. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I want to do a Spanish song today. But if I come through and I hear a beat that just kind of triggers me and makes me feel a certain way, gives me goosebumps, I'm gonna just go with the vibe. I'm not gonna force like a sound. Like, well, there's no specific game plan that I ever come in here. That's why I like to book over like 3 hours, like a 2 to 4 hours session, so then we can really knock out multiple songs, get out multiple vibes.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, we come in and then listen to a couple beats. We talk. We're a family here at Icon. Like they really treat me like a family here. So that's why I'm not like going anywhere. Like photos.
Yeah, you've been locked in since your first joint.
Yeah, been locked in. We're not going nowhere. I'll link up with other engineers. Shout out to my dog Clooney. He's another engineer. Z, he's another engineer. He used to engineer for Young Thug. But here at Icon, we've been locked in. Me and Photo really like a family base. We're like, we're brother and brother. Like, we'll call each other about our situations, whatever. We plan stuff out. We're really open books to each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like we've kind of known each other for our whole lives is what I feel like, but it has been years. It's already been like 7 years since I know them.
And do you think that whole mindset, because I mean, a lot of people nowadays, since, just the whole everybody wants to be a celebrity, everybody forgets about the team aspect.
Oh my goodness.
Do you think that mindset comes from you, I mean, being a hooper, you said you play professional basketball.
Yeah,
Do you think that mindset comes from you being like...
Exactly. Yeah, I know how to work like as a team player. I know how to just, I know how to not be a leader when I don't need to be one. I know how to be one if it does need to happen. I know how to play my role. I know, you know what I'm saying? Just being in specific rooms. Like, shoot, I was in the rooms with Ice-T, True Car, M. Dot, Fetty DeMarco, Young T.O., John Hart, Asia, and like...
Going too fast.
Yeah, and like I'm just like, and this is all in one room, like all in one room. So many people in here, plus other people, et cetera, whoever I forgot to mention. You know what I'm saying? Those are the top that came off the top of my head. So like, you gotta notice just being in that room. You don't gotta try to overstep people's, like, step on people's foot and be like, oh, I'm an artist. Like, your ticket will be called at the right time. They're gonna be like, what are you in here for? Like, at that level, they're gonna be like, what are you in here for? You either got to be a videographer, a producer.
You're doing something,
You can't be kicking it in the studio in those rooms and just be kicking it. You know what I'm saying? You got to do something. It's like, oh, you're an artist.
You bring a value in some way, shape, or form.
Exactly.
Sure.
So then it's like, oh, like, let me hear your stuff. Like, well, let me hear it. And then it comes up, and everybody, like, is, like, in shock because the most quietest person is just making... There's no expectation of my music because I'm not talking about myself. There's no nothing. So when it does get played, it just gets like, oh, I didn't expect that.
Everybody's like, wait, bro, in the corner, he hard. Though, like.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like, I know how to like just know my place in the room. Really, that's really all it really is. I'm trying to be like, oh, dishing out your stuff to other artists. Like, they're gonna ask you if you're in that room. You're in that room. You're doing something right.
Yeah,
that's all you gotta know.
For sure, for sure. And for you, I mean, since again, most people take a different route. They, nowadays, younger people are getting into the music a lot younger. They're about 16, 17.
Yeah.
You set all the way into a professional basketball career. So let's talk about that. How many years did you do that?
I started hooping at 4 years old, bro.
4 years.
4 years old.
Bro, if you could really hoop, we gotta get it.
Oh yeah, that's easy. Yeah, that's easy, bro. That's an easy call, bro. We definitely do that. Yeah, when I finished, I was juggling music, and then I work for a general construction company.
Okay.
I'm a project manager, so I just go in and check up on the projects. It's a little side hustles that I do, but I was juggling that I had my own travel ball team as well.
Okay.
So I was like a whole full head-on coach. Had assistant coach, had kids, like
doing it all.
Yeah, my kids were like 8U, but we put them in like 11U. They're all
playing up.
They're barely gonna get into high school now. A lot of them are on JV and varsity as freshmen. And I had the same kids, so it's just
from playing up,
just knowing like the methods that we learned, and I learned that from LeVar. I was implementing.
He played over there.
Yeah, I was implementing the same system with my kids that he implemented with his kids. And now these kids are gonna be superstars. Like literally, my little brother was on the team. He gonna play varsity as a freshman year next year. He just reclassified, 13 years old, wears a size 13 shoes. He's a 170-pound 13-year-old, like huge dude. Is huge. He's huge. So he got it. But yeah, man, like that was it plays a big part in my music attitude.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I already know. I come from the same background, bro.
Yeah.
I come from the same background. I used to hoop. I did.
We all had hoop dreams.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The hoop dream is crazy. And then, the pain from not anything coming from it, seeing all the homies go overseas, all the homies in the league, getting $1 million contracts, like, it had me in depressed mode for a little while. Just seeing them succeed and outgrow, I was just like, dude, I gotta do something with myself. I gotta find something because I knew I had a great purpose. I have a purpose for something great. I know I do.
Of course, we all do.
Right, exactly. We all do. We're just scared of that stuff. We're scared to see what our full potential is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I found this music stuff. It's just been up since then. This whole year has just been crazy. Getting crazy features, crazy placements, beat placements, meeting a bunch of people. I've learned so much more as an artist in these last 3 years of making music than I ever did in my 17 years of playing basketball. Like, I feel like I found myself so much more within this short time frame than I did in those 15 to 17 years.
Yeah, for sure, sure. Because you did this on your own. You chose to do this.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
at 4, you just doing what's in your environment. You just doing what's around you.
Yeah, exactly. It was a cool thing to do. Everybody was hooping. It was fun. It was dope. I don't regret it with the experience that I got, the people that I've met. I don't regret it at all. So, like, I wouldn't be where I'm at now without it, to be honest.
So let's talk about, like you said, this year's been crazy for you.
Yeah.
So What was that change? You dropped your first couple singles. What was that change? When did that happen? Because everybody drops a single, right?
Right.
Everybody drops a couple singles,
Yeah.
but not everybody can sit here and list Ice-T, True Car, and everybody else.
Yeah.
That it was too many names for me to mention, but those are the two I caught. He was going fast. But so, bro, when did like that start to happen? When did things start to kind of escalate for you?
That's when I met before I met my manager, DJ Phrase One.
Shout out to DJ Phrase One.
Shout out to DJ Phrase, man. He's helped me out so much, like so much. I met bro because one of the other homies back in the day, one of the homies from back then, he was a videographer. He got hit up by Phrase to come and do like BTS for it was like the homie M. Taylor, Fetty DeMarco, Clutch, a few other artists. There's a few other artists, and then he wanted me to go with him because I like acquainting and meeting new people. He was like, "Oh, come network," you know. So I was like, "All right, that's easy. I'm gonna pull up to the studio." And then I ended up just following Phrase at the end of the night, and he hit me up, was like, "Yo, you make music?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Oh, well, I know you're helping me out with some videos because I was just doing some BTS for him too, you know, just playing my role. You feel me? When I got to, I'm in the room. They want me to. You want me to take a picture? You want me to do a video? I got you. Bet.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? If that's cool, that's cool. And then I ended up doing that. Phrase was like, "Yo, come to the studio since you're helping me out with the videos." He was like, "I won't charge you for beats or studio time. Like, just pull up." And then I made the first song. We had 3 singles, and then the first song I recorded with him was "All I Know," and that's the song, the first song on Elijah Banks. And he called me right after I recorded it. Was like, "Yo, that was originally supposed to be on the throne." And then Elijah Banks got on it. It was gonna be on the throne. It was like placed. It was already like set that it was placed. I go to Japan for a few months, for a few weeks. I'm sorry, not a few months. It was like almost 2 months. Come back and then made Go Getter, and he was like, "Yo, nah, I'm gonna scratch All I Know. I need Go Getter on the throne." And then and then ended up making it, and then it worked out perfectly because Elijah Banks already has like 3 other songs on the throne too. So he was like, "Yeah, it doesn't make sense," and the song was way harder and it fit better on the throne.
Yeah,
you know, it was and he helped me with that song like a lot. We're writing it at his crib. We wrote that at his crib. He helped me come out with a couple of lines. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm very picky about what I say too, and like not really, but like when the team's here, I'm taking it full advice. You got a bar for me? Let me hear it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in full denial about it.
You take feedback.
Yeah, like if that bar isn't it, like let me know or whatever. We could scratch it out. We could come up with something better. I'm always like, "What do you think about this line, photo? Should I do it again? Nah, I'm gonna switch it up. Nah, I'm gonna do that." Like I'm very like, I want to know how everybody feels about it too. It's a team thing. It's a team thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, for sure. Everybody's hands is on it. So.
Yeah, exactly. But we made Go Getter as soon as I got back from Japan, and he was just like, "Dude, I need this on the album, like for sure." And I was like, "Yeah, bro, whatever you think is gonna be right."
Yeah.
And we just dropped it on my mixtape as well, so it was just like a double release, you know.
Yeah, so you sped by this, but I'm not gonna let you speed past going to Japan, bro. Like, there's, it's like there's so much cool stuff, bro. Just sped over going to Japan, like that wasn't nothing. So, bro, what inspired going to Japan? What's up with Japan?
Lil bro, he was gonna go to high school. He's gonna be heavily recruited by big time schools and all that stuff. So he's not gonna have time when he goes to high school. So we decided to take a cool little family trip.
Okay.
And we went, and then we went. We were doing our own thing. We went just for like mainly vacation. But I mean, shoot, like as an artist, I'm gonna go and network.
For sure.
You know, I'm gonna go and network, and I already had some people out there, photographers that I'd known since prior, because I was like trying to do some homework, trying to find photographers, producers since before, so I could set something up. So when I do get there,
so you were planning the trip.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we was planning everything. I was hitting up photographers, producers, engineers out there. I was looking at studio times. Like
you knew you were about to go do music in Japan.
Yeah,
you weren't
exactly.
just like
like we wasn't gonna waste no time. Like we was gonna have fun. We was gonna see the sights and all that stuff. But when there was time to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like at the end of the day, like music wise, like you could do it anywhere in the world. You could do it in a garage. You could do it in a skyloft view. You can do it
for sure
wherever you want. You could literally do that. You could pull out your pen, your phone, whatever you got.
For sure.
Start writing.
Right there in your pocket.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, not having a studio for a little bit kind of messed me up. having studio withdrawals. I was like, dude, I need to get in the studio. Like, like, man, this thing is cool, but like, man, I want to get to work. Like, I want to get some stuff done. And then like I hear all the motion that's coming over here in the U.S. Phrase one is like, yo, I got this person on the album. I need this person on the album. And like me being in Japan, like knowing I could have been there and met multiple more people, kind of made me feel a type of way.
Like, bro, I gotta do
something.
I gotta do something.
I gotta do something, bro. Yeah, because it's frustrating, you know. As a competitor, you know, as an athlete, just competitor wise, like you
like, bro, they over there working.
Yeah.
I can't even get in the gym, bro. Ain't no gym.
Yeah, literally. Can't get no
studio,
shots
your gym now.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Can't get no shots up, but we did nothing but got footage out there. Was talking to every photographer, DJ. So like next time I go, I'm trying to go for my birthday again in February. It's really not that expensive at all. Like I spent more in Vegas a few more times than I did in that trip to Japan, bro. Like Japan's really not that expensive.
Inspire the people then.
Yeah,
Japan not that expensive. I need to go. I need to go.
Traveling's really not that expensive if you plan ahead of the time. Like we booked this time of the year and then we went in December.
Okay.
So like we booked months. We knew we was going. Like we knew we were going. We were ready to go.
Yeah.
Like we knew.
I just want to know, was this like, okay, I'm going to do this whole Japan artist thing? Or was it like, we're going to go to Japan and then you're like, all right, we're going to do some music while we out there?
Yeah. No, I knew what I was going to do. Like I was spreading my music out there. I have a bunch of videos and content of people listening to my music out there. People want to go up to you and talk to you out there because
for sure.
They're down like some crazy, like 90% like of like tourists like that go there, you know? Like there's not a lot of tourists that are in Japan anymore.
Yeah. No, I believe that.
So like when they see us, they're like, oh dang, like I want to talk to you. And they come up, they talk to you, they follow you, they get your Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Like what do you do? What do you do? I would always just show them, oh, I'm an artist. Like I'm an artist, show them my Instagram. They'll like make music videos to my songs. Like I met a breakdancer out there. He posted a video of one of my songs of him breakdancing. He's a professional breakdancer out there.
Crazy.
Yeah, and he's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a whole vibe out there where they're all so giving and loving and supportive.
Yeah.
No matter what you do, they're gonna like support you 100% of the way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like you make freaking pancakes or Japanese food out there, they're gonna pull up to where you work at and they're gonna order some food from you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna tip you. They're gonna make sure you're straight. They're gonna show love. Like they support you fully, like 100% of the way. And like, the culture really changed me out there. Like,
I was just about to ask.
You know, like you know when out here you look at somebody or something, you walk past them, it's kind of like a head nod, or you don't even acknowledge the person, you just look away.
Yeah.
Out there, you make eye contact with somebody, they bow. Like they bow to each other. Oh, bow. And then if you bow lower than the other person,
like on some like
on some respectful.
I walk past you in the studio. Out there, if you see them, they turn it and bowing.
Yeah, they're like, if you make eye contact with the person, they're bowing, and then it's a trip because you see people bowing back and forth, and there's a thing about that is where whoever bows the lowest is showing the most respect, and you never even met the person before.
Bro.
Yeah,
I've never heard that.
Yeah, it was a trip to me. I was like, dang, these people have been bowing for 2 minutes straight, just going lower and lower, lower and lower. Whoever bows the lowest is like, yeah.
Wait. Okay, I didn't get that part. They were doing it like
back and forth. So this person would bow. They would. One would bow, another would bow, and then he would go lower, and then he would go lower, and then this person went the lowest, and he's showing the most respect.
He's like, bro, I can't go no lower. You done hit the floor. I can't beat down, bro.
Yeah, it's a whole different.
That's wild.
It's a whole different culture, man. When you're really just out there, it's a whole different mode, different vibe.
Shout out to the Japanese culture. We need some more of that over here, bro.
Yeah, we do, man. We really do. We really do. There are people who are so genuine, loving, and like just interested in you. Like they're just so happy with life. They're content. Like there's something that they know about life that like we don't. It's what like makes them so happy. You know what I'm saying? Like like there's something that they really know, bro. But yeah.
Give us a crazy Japan story. I know you got one, bro. I know you got one. Give us a Japan story.
Oh man, me and my older brother, we went to their what they call like their strip clubs, bro. We didn't know what we was gonna get into. This thing turned into a whole musical. These girls are out here on stage singing, and they have background dancers dancing in like bras, and it wasn't like topless or nothing like that. these girls were singing like Katy Perry, and they were singing covers and their music, and like
They're singing Katy Perry
yeah, I'll show you the videos after, like
in the strip club in Japan.
Yeah, bro, yes. And then literally, bro, they're giving out free shots. It's a vibe, bro. It's a cool vibe. You know what I'm saying? We're like respecting the culture. Like, oh, this is what they do. The girls are coming down. Like, we're like wondering, like, can you do like, do you do dances? What do you do here?
Yeah.
People over there were giving the girls money, bro. Only thing you could do is fist bump a girl or high five her, and you tip her. And this dude gave her like 50,000 yen, bro, like $500. $500, bro, and gave her just for fist bumping her a few times and high fiving her. Didn't even like get a dance. Like, bro, I was like, these girls are smart.
I'm about to say, bro. That's why I'm looking at. I'm like, any girl listening to this right now, bro, you gotta go over there and study.
Yeah.
Y'all losing over here. I ain't gonna cap. That's crazy.
That's the first thing I thought.
Bro, you gonna give me 500 for a fist bump, my dude? You tripping? I'm not dancing.
That's the first thing I thought. I was like, yo, these women are smart. Like, I thought they were smart over here. I was like, no, they made them look like they losing out here. They're really losing. Oh my goodness. It was such a different just experience, you know? It was just crazy. And then yeah, just seeing that was wild. And then yeah, we did a bunch of the cool stuff too. We went to the sightseeing. We seen the Tokyo Sky Tree. It's like 300 stories up. You see the whole You see everything, man. We did Universal Studios out there.
Yeah.
You know, we saw the Mario World before it was like open out here.
Okay.
It was a cool little experience, little bro. You know, we made sure we treat little bro right. He was with us the whole time during the day, and then he's young, so like 9:30 he wants to go back to the room. So me and older bro were just out, you know.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah,
I feel that.
we were just out at nighttime, but it was crazy. And then yeah, like we got adjusted to the time frame really fast because we took off from LAX at 2 a.m. this time. We landed at 5 a.m. there.
Okay.
16-hour flight. I stayed up for like half the flight, and then I passed out the rest of the flight because it was so late in our time.
So you were damn near already adjusted. By the time you got there.
Adjusted. What was hard was coming back. We had a layover coming back in Hawaii for a few days. So we stopped by Hawaii, and the first day we were all asleep.
For a few days, you had a delay or something.
Yeah, when we came back, we didn't know how to feel. We felt out of whack. Like I didn't think it was a thing. Jet lag is real.
Nah, for real. I went to China one time.
Oh, sure.
And on the way back, I felt that.
You felt it, yeah.
I went state to state, but doing a flight like that.
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
How long is that flight to China?
Something like 18 hours or something crazy.
Oh, that's not
like
bad.
that.
Japan's 16.
Okay, bet.
16.
Yeah, they over there. They
It's right after Hawaii, so it's like you go to Hawaii, you're 6 hours away.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah,
know
literally,
that
it's the
either.
next island away. Right after, I didn't know until I went. I was like, oh dang, it's not that far.
See, that's why we need to travel.
Yeah,
That's why we need to travel.
yeah, we do, because I cheated my way through geography. I tell you that. I tell you that.
I did the same.
I
I
don't-
did the same.
Yeah, man, I don't know where nothing is until I go there. You know.
I feel that.
Yeah, but yeah, that was the first trip. But yeah, man, it was good. Coming back though, heavy motion. Had to knock out a bunch of features. Had to finish the project. You know, doing more crazy features, linking up with other artists. I have songs that with certain artists that like are not out yet, but we're trying to get them worked out, and it's a lot of life changing moments that are happening currently right now that I'm not believing in yet, but I know I'm gonna see.
Yeah.
You know, like.
You gotta believe in it,
No,
bro.
yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta
No,
believe
like I
in
believe in it, but I like for some reason I'm like when bro told me I was gonna be on the album, I was like, nah, there's no way, bro. Like you don't gotta lie to me. Like
Yeah.
there's no way. Like you don't gotta, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta sugarcoat it. But like that's just me. I'm somebody who like I didn't celebrate it until it came out.
Yeah. Okay, I feel that. I feel that though. You're gonna wait till it happens.
Yeah, because
That's kind of like with manifestation. Like you don't speak about it until it comes.
you're prepared for the worst, but you hope for the best.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's
I
what-
dig that.
Yeah, so like if it didn't make the album, I always had a plan B. I was always like, you know what I'm saying? I'm always on my toes about it.
For
I'm
sure.
never gonna let somebody tell me they're gonna do this for me and then like I've had too many people do that. I'm gonna do this for you, I'm gonna do this for you, and then it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just to the point where it's easy to say one thing, but when you apply it and actually do it, like that's what it means the most to me. I need to see it like physically, visually, like, you know what I'm saying? I really need to see it.
Nah, for
You
real.
know?
Out here in LA, bro, that's rare.
Yeah.
That's rare. I mean, off camera, we were just talking about how you went through a few times where people have done some,
Yeah, man.
you know what I'm saying, corny things. I
Yeah.
mean, for y'all that maybe not are in the industry or maybe not out here networking and doing things, you're gonna come across some folks that are just, I mean, point blank two-faced. I don't know
Yeah.
how else to say
Yeah.
how else to say it to make
Yeah.
it the most understandable. Just two-faced. They're gonna tell you one thing, they're gonna do something completely different than what they said.
Different.
And it might be on the same day.
Yeah.
It might be on the
Yeah.
same day.
And then you gotta be ready for that in this industry. Like, and I learned that at a very, very like early stage.
Yeah.
You know, like you gotta just keep going. You know, if you're worried about the next person, you're just like not gonna really get anywhere fast. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep your head on a tunnel vision lane,
Sure.
and you gotta just push. Don't care what somebody else is saying about you. Don't care what nobody's saying about you when you're not in the room. That's why you gotta carry yourself around with people who talk highly about you when you're not in the room.
Yeah,
You know, so you know
feel
you're there's just a good feeling when you just know there's a support system, when a genuine group of people who genuinely believe in you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying to cancel out no new friends type of thing. I'm all in for it. I'm all in for it if it's the right person. There's freaking hundreds, thousands, millions of billions of people out there.
Yeah. Just gotta be the right fit.
You're gonna go through a bunch of them. As in this industry, you're gonna go through.
Bruh. I've only
You
been
know?
in LA for a year and a half, bro.
Yeah.
And it's already been a roller coaster when it comes to that.
Right, bro. Right, and it's a trip. I found more shady people in this game than I have like cool people.
Facts.
You know?
Okay, no names. Give us a situation, because there's people right now they're gonna end up moving to LA, chase their dreams and all that.
Yeah.
Give us a situation that you went through that maybe listening to your story they could peep some red flags in the future dealing with folks.
It's like with any other business, it's when people are always looking in for it. We were just talking about it. We're looking for the quick dollar. There's so many people who will take 100%. I'm gonna say it again.
Yeah.
100% of $10,000 instead of 30-40% of $1 million, $2 million.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like they really are just they're wired like that. They see it and they just want it, and then they burn bridges. That's how you burn bridges, especially with people who are looking to be in this game long term.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a one-hit wonder. I don't want to be known for one song. I want to be respected. I want to be highly respected, you know, and stuff like that just doesn't get you anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, it's a bad rep. So definitely just know it's going to happen and move on. Grow from it. Know that you're better than that. You found out somebody's worth. Good thing it happened when it was an X amount of money instead of Y.
Facts.
You know?
Facts. Once you blow up, you losing millions behind these folks. You
gonna do me dirty for 2 G's? Bet, bro. Good, because when we're making that,
when we making millions, I might have to. Hey, we gonna have to suit up about that.
You gotta make sure the right ones is around, because man, people be kicking it with the wrong people all the time, and it's so obvious. And I just can't be like into that. I'm not into that. I'm very like energy is a big thing for me.
Okay.
Energy is huge for me. Like the way the energy is in the room, like everything needs to be cool. If not, like I overthink things.
I'm the same
You know,
way, bro.
I'm an overthinker. So it's like if you say one thing to me and I take it one way, I'm gonna be like, dang, the energy. My bad. The energy before was messed up already. So like I don't need to be in there. I'm gonna just separate myself, and then we'll come back at it tomorrow if it's nothing personal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel that for sure. So when you're moving through these rooms, since you're talking about energy, is that one of your biggest things that you pick up on? Because, I mean, just like you said, you've been in the room with some legends, bro. I mean, you're on an album with Ice-T again. I'm going to keep saying it, bro, 'cause that's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't even know he still rapped, bro. That's like, you probably the last one that's going to get the feature from Ice-T.
My manager was like, bro, there's people who've been rapping who for 40, 50 years been trying to get on the same album as Ice-T, bro. He's like, you just started. I'm like, yo, dude.
So
yeah, it's wild.
But what do you look for? Because, I mean, for you guys that don't know, I mean, he's locked in. He's got a team around him. He already told you about his engineers, plugged in with some studios, videographer. So on the flip side of, you know, dealing with shady people, what do you look for when you're actually building with genuine people? Because you do have a few genuine key players around you when it comes to what you do every day.
Yeah, for sure, man. Shout out to the team. You know, Nasty, my photographer, video guy, content guy, Photo again, you know what I'm saying? My boy Kid, he an artist in here too. But yeah, I look into what they want in life. I want to know what you want. Where do you want to be at in life? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I want to see what your ceiling is. Do you have a ceiling? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know how strong you are mentally. I want to know how deep you think you get into this game. Because, like, yeah, we all got to think we're the best, but we got to be realistic at the same time. But I want to know if you really want to, like, make a dent in this game. Like, I want to be around sharks, like megalodons, you know?
Yeah, I feel
I
that.
really want to be around some big old sharks, like, because that's what I am at the end of the day, too. I was raised by a shark. Like, my pop, businessman, I was raised business-wise. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? He didn't pressure me into school. He taught me how to count money.
Yeah.
Taught me how to make money. Start your own business. He didn't really even care about for school. He was never really pressing me for school because he knew there's ways to make money. Bro came out here illegally at the time. Didn't speak no English. Came out here like 16 years old. You know what I'm saying? Doing it like
Got straight to it.
Yeah, I walk into these rooms, bro. I'm not like starstruck by people. Like, I'm not like, oh, like, I looked up to you. Like my pops is really my like person that I look up to.
That's your idol.
Yeah, like I could give less of a. I don't care. My favorite rapper cannot like me. It's not gonna bum me out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, that's not what I like looking for. Like my pops is really who I really like just look up to in that sense of way. You know what I'm saying? Any type of questions, like he's highly respected in his business and what he does, and as a person, he's very respected. Like, so I really get it from him. You know what I'm saying? The mentality of just kind of being your own boss.
And that's what's up, bro. People need to hear that father and son relationship, bro. That's rare these days. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah. We argue more than we get along, but that's just us being men. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you grown
as
now.
a son, you know, you gotta know, like, he just wants the best for you. He wants you to be better than what he was, what he is.
Yeah, for sure.
You know? And I know that's what he wants for me. You know, he's not being an a-hole or nothing like that. Hey, bro, just wants me to do good. You know?
Yeah, exactly. So let's talk about putting together this new EP you just dropped, The Rain.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to The Rain.
You got some more big features on there. Some more big features on there.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all the homies on there.
Shout them out.
Elijah Banks, Laney Keys, my Aquarius twin, you feel me? Fetty DeMarco, Ice-T's artist. My boy the Kid Clutch, man, highly respected in this rap battling scene that he got going on. He's a legendary rap battler, man. He's crazy. Really crazy. But yeah, man, I got to actually work with them face to face. It wasn't ever on some like sent me an email, sent me this, Like, we locked in
the room.
Yeah, we was literally in the room, like locked in
hard.
with all the songs. Got to meet all the artists and like.
What was that process like, bro? Because a lot of people nowadays, they don't do that, bro.
Yeah, no,
they just sending projects back and forth. They send an email. I mean, you can hear it in the song sometimes, but the mixes be different.
Yeah, the vibe is different. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, I was really blessed to be able to actually for them to be like, yeah, I'll be on the tape. Like, let me know when you're in the studio time. Like, I'll pull up. Like, that means the world to me because, like I said, I'm about energy. So they carried the same energy that I was bringing onto the songs with them. Like. You know, like all the songs, it just sounds like we were actually just in the room together in all the songs.
Yeah.
You know, like we're copying each other's cadences, melodies, we're bouncing off of each other, we're talking about the same stuff, you know what I'm saying? We're actually I'm building a connection. Like, I'm cool with all of these guys. Like, I text these guys on a daily, weekly basis now, since the project.
But before the project, did you have a relationship?
I knew Laney Keys one time from this event that we were doing. I met him one time. We were already cool. So, like, when we linked up again for the album, for the Throne, it was already like we already had a little chemistry from the other artists.
Okay.
Yeah, but I had met Fetty DeMarco one time before, the Kid Clutch. I already known him for a few months too, so we've been cool. We just never got to lock in.
Yeah.
And it's cool that they were down to be on my project because at first it was just supposed to be Elijah Banks and then the rest is just me.
Okay, so this wasn't even planned for
Nah,
it just happened. They were just like, yeah, I'm f***ing with you, bro.
Yeah, and then my manager was like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I could get you in the room with these guys. They gotta like your music.
From your manager.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you that I'm gonna get my other artist on your song because my other artist has to like your song. They're not just nobodies. They have to genuinely like the song.
Yeah.
You know? So like
you gotta respect that though.
And I did, you know, like I said, I know like that's cool. So I made sure when I was going in, like I made something that they were gonna like. Like this was like my biggest test as an artist for me so far was like knowing that these guys are gonna be in my studio session tomorrow, the next day, whatever it was. I'm like,
I gotta be ready.
Yeah,
bro.
I gotta be ready. I ain't gonna lie. This is my first time I've been nervous as like an artist. You know,
Yeah.
like, trying to make a project. Like I put my heart and soul into it.
I feel that, bro.
You know?
I mean, you killed it, and all the features they killed it too. Shout out to Laney Keys, bro. He got this line that's been stuck in my head. Puffing on this with it to my head, stop hurting, bro. Hey, that joint go hard, bro.
Hey, Laney Keys. I'm gonna say this: out of all the artists on that album, bro, I respect the Laney Keys the most. I respect all of them. I have highly respect for all of them. The one I looked up to the most was Laney Keys. His work ethic is insane. Like crazy, bro.
In the studio.
In the studio. We were in a studio session. This one guy was making a song for like an hour and a half. Took him like an hour and a half to finish the song. Laney Keys comes back in. He's in the other studio. He comes back. He's like, "You guys still working on the song?" He's like, "I just made 4 songs right now." and I was just like, bro, I believed you because he made that verse in 15 minutes.
You serious?
I swear to God.
Oh, he one of them.
Bro.
He just walk in and catch the vibe and it's over with.
And his bars that he comes up with, bro, are insane.
Bro, he went crazy on this joint.
Bro, like his work ethic is insane. I've seen him knock out songs after song, just spitting out lyrics, bro, and everything is just fire, bro. Just doesn't miss. Like, he found his lane and he's really like, his work ethic is really like, I just really looked up to it. Out of all the artists that I've seen, everybody has a different work ethic. He was the one that just came in the hardest, the fastest, and then just applied all full pressure, bro, on every single song. Like, I'm a fan of all of his songs. Like, I can really say that.
Yeah.
You know, like, for real, released and unreleased. Like, I'm a fan of all his music.
So you listen to all the artists that you work with?
Oh yeah, for sure I do. And
because that's rare too.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Hey, a lot of this stuff is strictly business.
Business, man. They don't
strictly
care.
business.
Yeah.
But you actually, y'all, man, like you said, you
we're locked in.
on a daily basis.
We made that on our birthday. We have the same birthday.
Okay, so
we put up to the studio.
That's why you say you're Aquarius twin.
Aquarius twin. We literally have the same birthday, bro. It's the same birthday. We just been rocking with each other since. Like, he was just DMing me the other day when the project dropped. He was like, "Yeah, bro, we made a hit. Like, you about to blow up soon. Like, we gotta lock in for another one. You know, bro wants to keep. Everybody wants to keep collabing with me. So it's dope.
Hard.
So this is just the beginning, really.
Yeah, no,
you know?
for sure, bro. You've only been doing it for, less than a year.
Yeah, literally less than a year. My first single came out I think it's gonna be on 11 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, bruh.
Yeah.
So, in all of these plays that you're talking about, all of these moves you're talking about, there's one person that keeps coming up, and that's your manager. Mm-hmm. Talk about the importance of having a manager.
Oh man, it's important, man, but it's gotta be the right one. A manager.
Talk about that too.
You know, so I've been messing with people. You know, they got managers. They ain't booking no studio time for them. They ain't getting them no beats. They ain't getting them no placements, no content. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are you managing? You like,
bro said, what are you managing?
Like, what is he doing? You know what I'm saying? And that's like what Frey's like I really liked about him, and I've been stuck with him for a little bit right now. He does all that for me. You know,
yeah.
He's paid for some of my studio sessions. He's paid for my gas money to get to LA. Like, that is it is crucial. That stuff is crucial, and it shows that like that somebody really believes in you. It's not in it for the paperwork, in it for the dollar sign. Like,
yeah,
bro checks up on me on a daily. Like, we chop it up on a day-to-day basis. I go over to his crib. I know his family. Like, it's deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real. That's my brother. You know, it's more than a manager. That's really my brother. But as a manager, he plays his role really, like, to the T. I think like that's what the definition of a manager should do. Like,
that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's a gem. That's a gem for y'all out there, bro. Artists that are coming up.
Yeah.
Just like he just said, bro, you gotta have a good manager, and don't forget the most important words he said. That's like my brother. Mm-hmm. He can trust him. Mm-hmm. Bro just said he's gonna pay for his gas money, make sure he can get over here. Yeah. If there's days where he can't get over here, he might pay for the studio session. Hey, whatever it is, we gonna make sure it happen. Beat placements, all that.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all pick that up, because that is key when you actually trying to make some moves. It's not just your homie's going to be your manager and then you going to, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully he learns it as it goes. Yeah. Your homie can't do the management, but you need somebody with some connections and with some motion.
Some motion, man. Some motion. Like, they definitely got to do all that for you. So that's when he asked me, he was just like, hey, bro, like, it was just on some face-to-face stuff. Like, I went over to his house. He was like, bro, like, let me manage you, you know? Like, let me be your manager. Like, on just man-to-man stuff. And I was just like, you know what, bro? Like, Yeah, and this was before he got me all of the features. Like he just got me a Laney Keys feature and like a few studio sessions. And I was like, bro,
Okay.
I was like, yeah, bro, like when the people you're rocking with, like I need to be around this table.
Yeah.
I need to be. Some told me to stick with the table and like to
For
sit
sure.
there. You know, it was the best decision I made.
So moving forward, what are you looking forward to? You just dropped the tape.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's gonna be some shows.
Yeah, we just had a show on what was it? What's the name? Monday we had a show on Saturday night. We just performed at this little Spanish club. I did all my Spanish music.
Where was that at?
It was in
L.A.
It was in LA. It was in Hollywood. It was somewhere in Hollywood.
Okay.
I forgot the street. I think it was on Hollywood Boulevard. I'm pretty sure, or Wilshire. Oh, Baja Grill on Wilshire.
Okay, bet.
Yeah,
bet.
Baja.
And you can
Grill.
rock the Spanish joints because you can really go up in there
Yeah.
and rap a whole Spanish song to 'em.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I love it. I love it. I'm trying to get better at it. You know, I'm learning more words, learning different cadences. I'm tapping back into, like you said, in the future, I'm really, since this project dropped, I really want to go back to my Spanish root. And
Okay.
me and Foto were working on a mariachi song the other day. We were doing reggaeton, Spanish rap. Like,
Are you going everywhere?
yeah,
with
I'm trying to put myself in like a Bad Bunny situation, get myself at a table with some different sharks, you know, in a different lane.
it? Yeah. Nah, that's smart, bro.
Because
That's smart,
the,
bro.
the Latino fans, man, they're cult fan base. They
Hey.
rock with us all over the world, you know?
Ever since Fat Joe came out, bro, they rocking with y'all. They rocking.
Fat Joe, man. I think the first Mexican artist that I did know as like Americanized were MB Writers. Remember them? Something
Bruh.
about you, baby, drive me crazy. I
But-
remember listening to that stuff, bro. I was like 4 or 5 years old. My dad put my headphones on me. I was like, yo, what is this?
Dog, I'm laughing so hard because that's my girl's dad's like, that's his his favorite artist.
Oh,
right
for
there,
real?
bro.
Yeah.
That's his group, bro.
I thought you was going to say that was my girl's dad. Like, or so I was like, bro, what?
Nah,
I need
nah,
to,
nah,
we got to
nah.
lock in. And I was like, what? Hold on, I need one
Bro
with
said
them.
we gotta lock in, bro.
I need one with them.
I got the iced tea. I need the MB Writers. I need the MB Writers feature, bro. Come on.
Yeah, man.
I feel that. So, what's coming out next? What's coming out next?
See,
What can the people look forward to seeing from you, bro?
We right now it's undecisive. We do have a game plan. We have plan A's, we have plan B's. I really, I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for talking about it, but whatever, I don't care. I really want to drop this song I have with Marmar Oso.
Shh, he just dropped that right here.
Yeah, we got one. It's in the vault.
Okay, bet that,
Yeah.
bro. Hey, that's gonna go crazy.
Yeah,
Y'all vibes
I'll
together.
play, bro. Yeah, we snapped for our first song.
Y'all
too.
vibes together. That's gonna
Yeah.
go crazy.
Yeah, the first song is crazy, and it's just the beginning too. I was just talking to bro the other day. He was just right here. He just left, or I think he's in the other room right now. But he was just talking about like, yeah, bro, we gotta lock in more, do some more music. He about to drop an album soon, so I'm trying to get that out before he drop his stuff. You know,
Yeah.
'cause bro going Hollywood. Marmar, one of my favorite artists too.
Oh, he out of here, bro.
Yeah,
He
bro.
outta here.
Yeah, Marmar is insane. Yeah, Marmar's insane, bro. I really fuck with bro. He cool. He show mad love.
Yeah, no, for sure. Photo was just talking about him on the last episode about all the things that they've done within their relationship
man.
together
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
music and everything.
Yeah, man, it's
So,
cool.
bro,
It's
real
cool.
one. Shout out to Mama Oso.
Yeah, shout out to Mama also, man. We definitely let's drop that song, bro.
Hey, don't get mad.
man.
He talked about it on here either. I ain't telling him to do that.
Yeah, man. You could talk to me about it later, man. But yeah, man. And as of right now, I'm trying to go back to my Spanish stuff. I'm gonna promote this project for as long as possible. We just dished it out to a bunch of radio plays.
The rain, go get it.
The Rain, go get it. All platforms, everywhere, every store. Like I said, if you buy, we supplying. So if you need a CD or whatever, you don't got a phone, whatever, that's BS, man. We got no excuse for you to not listen to it. So definitely tap in. But yeah,
you got
man.
some radio play?
Yeah, so we just published it for it to get a chance to get radio play.
Okay.
So if it gets picked up, All I Know, we did it for All I Know, the single. It was the single for the EP.
Okay. That's the one with the Elijah
Banks. Yeah, it got picked up like 13 different states, like 25 different restaurants, 16 different clubs. Like,
That's moving, bro.
you know what I'm saying? And that's just like off one thing, and like people I don't even know. This is just people picking it off from the websites or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Like it's just plugging.
You being humble, but not everybody can say that, bro.
Yeah, yo, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. Like, it's just hard work, man. Get in the studio, be available. Like, Photo said it in your last interview. Like, a lot of his craziest features wasn't because of hard work. It's because he was just available.
Facts.
Like, he worked hard, yeah, but bro made sure that he knew this is what he was gonna do.
I'm here.
that song with Mama Also that I did, I just added him on Instagram. Like that's my bro. We've been cool. We've been kicking it, whatever. Every once in a while, I just added him. I was like, bro, I need you on this, and he was like, get a studio session tonight, and I got you.
And then just like that.
Yeah, and I was like, photo.
Like,
I said, photo, please tell me that there's availability tonight.
There
like
has to
whatever
be,
I
bro.
gotta pay, I'm gonna pay. Like if you gotta kick someone out, bro,
What I
whatever,
gotta
I'll
pay
pay.
to boot 'em.
Yeah, what I gotta pay. You know. So, but that's just the thing, you know. Even though if the song might not come out or whatever, it's just that point. You know what I'm saying? Of just
Yeah.
making sure that you can do this. Like
You gonna pull up and make it
you
happen.
can be like, oh nah, bro, I'm tired. Let's do next week work for you, bro. Like,
Man, nobody's trying to deal with
you
that.
gotta know. Like I said, being a team player, like you gotta know. That's a crucial feature for me just to have in the vote. You know what I'm saying? Like,
For sure.
and that's one of my favorite songs ever. Even before he was on it, it was like one of my favorite songs that I just personally did, like sound wise.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, Mama was get with him, bro. He got a job, and I'm excited to hear it.
Yeah,
I
we'll
ain't
play.
gonna
Yeah,
lie.
we'll play that. We'll play that John right now when we slide out. Man, yeah, but that session was cool, man. That session was cool. We just locked in and just messing around, and you know we're very we have high personalities too, so we just connect well on a song. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to see if we do make future songs. You know,
For sure.
all the artists that I'm working with, we make good music, man. I make sure I want to make and link with good artists. You know what I'm saying? Who will take their craft seriously, if not more seriously than I do.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. Every name you drop, bro, you messing with some people that are big hitters, and if not
Yeah.
already, they well on their way
Yeah.
to being big hitters.
Oh
in the
yeah,
game.
man.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's my boy, Young T.O. He gonna be coming down into the city next week. I don't know if you know who Young T.O. is. He used to be
He was in the group, no?
yeah. That's a whole other conversation, but
I was about to say, I
yeah,
don't
that's a
even
whole
want-
situation. But yeah, bro, I met bro for the album, and he had like a 6-hour studio session, and I was there for the whole time. Bro knocked out like 12 songs, something like that, something crazy. Like
Yeah.
his work ethic too was insane, something that I really admire too. But we're gonna link up and try to finish the song that we actually started.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah, so I've been tapped in with him. I've been texting him. I got his number the last time. Yeah, man. I've been trying to get these features because the first songs that I dropped, they were all singles. It's just me.
Yeah.
You know. So now I'm really like, yo, these
Reaching
features are actually like how to do it. Like link with other artists.
You
You know.
exposing yourself to new audiences,
Yeah.
bro.
Like yeah.
And you creating relationships. I mean, at least you,
Yeah.
since you're picking the right people, you're
Right.
creating relationships that are gonna last. I mean,
Yeah.
you plan on being in this industry for a long time.
Yeah, man. I don't ever want to say I'm gonna stop making music. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Jay-Z was like, yeah. They asked him, they're like, oh, you retired? He was like, nah, I'm not gonna say I'm retired. Like this music stuff is a gift that I don't ever want to put away. Like I'm never gonna say that I'm retired. I don't have plans on dropping it. That's him. But he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna say that I'm retired. You know.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
he might just pop out with a song. I don't know. He just might just, you know what I'm saying? Like, we
He
never
gonna be
know.
rapping till he's 75, bro.
Yeah, for real though, for real. But yeah, man, I'm really trying to just. It's since a whole year, like the last 6 months, since this year actually started, since this new year started, the motion has been crazy.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
crazy. The album dropped, my EP dropped. I got these features. I got future features. The newer songs that are in the vault like are just getting better and better. I'm linking with better and better producers. The content is getting better and better. We're finding our pocket. We're finding like just ways where people can't really hold us or box us in. It's gonna be like, yo, do you like whatever y'all doing is working. So we're not gonna put it in a constructive box. Like
Exactly.
we might give you a little feedback or a couple ideas, but I don't want to be put or constrained to a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. You want to be able to express yourself in whatever way you feel that you want to do at the time.
Yeah, literally, you know. And it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. This music stuff is really teaching me a lot. I feel like I'm growing so much as a man, just going through everything that I'm going through, talking about what I'm talking about, you know. We leave the studio not knowing, we go into the studio not knowing what we're gonna make,
Yeah.
and then we come out like, bro, like what?
I can't believe that just happened,
Yeah,
bro.
and sometimes like when I made a Go Getter, I was like, how am I gonna do this? Like this is my best song I've ever made.
Yeah.
My longest song and my best song. Like, this is my, like how am I gonna just do
I
it
gotta
better?
top this.
And then like the next like 15 songs I've been making are like to me are way better. Like
Yeah.
we just keep growing. We just keep growing. Like I don't keep myself around people who don't want to grow or are in denial about growing or in denial about them already being the best their capability is, whatever their capability is. Like, I don't want to be surrounded by people who think they reach their max potential.
Yeah, no, we never maxing out, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
We working for people that we ain't never gonna meet.
Right.
Generations and generations of people that we never gonna see, bro. We never maxing out. I feel you, bro. You can't be around nobody that's like, oh, I'm good where I'm. It's cool if you want to do that. No, not to you, bro. But
no, yeah, it's cool. That's not where we at though. You know, like I been trying to put some of the homies on that I grew up with. You know, some of them, they got their jobs, they got their girls, they cool, they happy, they got some kids. You know, they content. You know, and on the free time, it's like what you like as a person, like what you do on your free time says a lot about you as a person.
Big facts, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like what you do on your free time, bro, is like who you are. Like really.
Oh, that's a bar right there.
You know?
What you do in your free time is who you are. You gotta be able to check yourself.
Oh God, bro. Like, shoot, I be for fun. I produce on the side. I do like a little bit of videos here. I do my own cover arts.
Always working.
Something creative. I'm working on clothing lines. I'm designing my own logos.
It's hard.
Always creative. You know, there's a time and a place. You know, you want to hop on Call of Duty and play a game or two. You know what I'm saying? There's a time and a place. Like, get your mind right, and then
he had to throw that out there, right?
And then get right back into it though. Yeah, like it's cool to have the gaming system in the studio and all that stuff, but like, it's easy to get distracted. You know what I'm saying?
For sure,
it's super easy, but it's just who you are. Yeah, like what you do on your free time, really who you are, man. And there's too many people out there that are just too content with me. I be trying to put them on like, oh, bro, when ChatGPT came out with helped me out, like figured out my name for the EP, Lorraine. Like it helped me out. Like AI helped me out. Not a person, not even like AI helped me out.
Wow, bro. The things they're doing with AI nowadays.
Yeah, it's wild,
it's
bro.
Crazy.
We did the homies cover art. Shout out my bro, Worthy the Dealer. He just got out of jail not so long ago, so free the man. He free now. But yeah, we did his whole cover art. He dropped a song. We did his whole cover art through AI.
That's crazy.
Through AI, bro. Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
no excuses anymore.
No, like
no excuses
man.
anymore.
There's too much. The kid, the Clutch, said it on the song. He's like, it's too much work in this world to be acting lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's his first line. I think that was his first line. He said, "Oh no," he said, "Turn none into some. It ain't magic, baby. It's too much work in this world to be acting lazy." I was like, "Yo, it just hits in the deepest. It's so simple.
Much work in this world.
So simple, but it hit like in the deepest way. Like, bro, what?"
Yeah, for sure. Bro is dropping gym after gym. I hope y'all are keeping up. No cap, cause look. One, he said, this is all in like the last minute. He said, you are what you do in your free time. What you do in your free time is who you are.
Yeah.
Two, bro just did his cover and everything from AI.
Yeah.
Title, his homies cover, AI. There's no excuses.
Yeah, none.
Bro, so before we get out of here, I got a couple of things I need you to do.
Yes, sir.
The first thing is, what is some key advice you can give to a new artist? Because you're still a new artist.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you've made major moves along your journey.
Right.
And you are where people who've been rapping 10 years wish they were.
Thank you.
So, of course,
love,
bro,
man.
I got to give you credit where it's due.
That's love.
Of course. So, what's some key advice you could give to somebody who, has that same dream that you have?
Yeah. I would say, keep going. Like, just perfect your craft. Put time and your soul into it. Don't consume like the content. Always put it out. Like, always be a giver in content. Like, always respect yourself as an artist. Know when something needs work, and just keep going. Like, it's too hard. It's a lot easier to quit and to give up.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a lot easier to quit and to give up. Like, I've even thought about it a few times, but it's always like, you listen to your music and it's just like, nah, man, this stuff's big. It's bigger than yourself. If you're gonna make music, do it to change lives. Don't do it because it's to be cool. Don't do it because it's what your homies is doing. You see your homie doing it. Like, nah, if you really got something to say and you got a message to the world, then do it.
I love that, bro. Because that's what's going to keep music real.
Yeah.
That's what's going to keep music real. Now, the last thing I need you to do, tell them again where they can find you at and what they got to look up to get with you on social media, what they gotta look up to get all your songs.
Yeah. So Instagram, we on FT_Million250K, no space, FT_Million250K. You know what I'm saying? Brand new Instagram account too. Made it as soon as I dropped my first song. I wasn't even on social media before I made music. Like, you know, I'm not even that person. But all platforms, Million250K, Apple, YouTube, Spotify, Tidal. Shoot, burn you a CD, like I said, whatever you want. Every platform though, any store that it's on everything though. I promise you, you could buy it on any store. It's free on every other platform as well. And then I'm gonna keep you all updated on future shows, future features. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got to do this again for sure, man. For sure.
For sure. Anytime you drop, bro, you're welcome. You're
hey,
welcome.
That's love, man.
The door is open. The door is open.
Yeah,
for
man,
sure.
This is a vibe, man, for sure. Thank you for having me, man. Like this, I needed to get all this stuff kind of off my chest and put out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Of course. Like I said,
I was
bro,
overdue for an interview, a little podcast. You know.
Of course, bro. Like I said, the door is always open, bro. I appreciate you for blessing the podcast.
Oh
with your
no,
presence.
man, it's a win-win for both of us, bro. Like literally, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Pretty sure some of the stuff we're gonna talk about gonna go viral. You know what I'm saying? In some way.
Facts. Well, YOTTATALK. There we go. Another episode. This one with my boy MILIAN250K.
250K. You already know what it is.
Make sure you go cop The Rain. Make sure you go cop The Throne. His joint on there is Go Get It. That is the album he got with Ice-T. Go check that joint out.
That way.
Make sure you go check out all his singles. And definitely check out his first one, Runaway, so you can see growth from Runaway all the way to The Rain.
Oh yeah, crazy growth.
Crazy growth.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put all his information in the description so that you guys can go and follow him. You guys can go get all his Apple Music, his Spotify's, all that good stuff, so you can lock in with bro and make sure you stay tuned with what he's got going on. MILIAN250K.
Yes,
it's been a pleasure, bro.
Yeah, buddy. Appreciate you, my guy.
Of
yes,
course.
Sir.
YOTTATALK,
Once.
like, subscribe, comment, share this with your friends. Thank you guys. We'll be back soon. Peace.
Yeah.
How these demons know my name? Put a 40 to my head, right?